Hey, welcome to the Kona blog again. Kona countdown. Last time I left off, tapering for the race. It just started just when I was done doing the video last time. Then the very next day I had my last hard brick session, and this is where an incident happened. What happened was I fractured my fourth metacarpal in my right hand. Metacarpal is basically going from here all the way down to here. We got a spiral fracture all the way. The way it happened on the brick run, long bike, very tough, 90 minutes Ironman pace. I think it was a 40-minute run off the bike with a 30-minute speed. And right on that 30-minute speed, when I tried to grab some water from the car, coach was in the car handing me water bottles, and I grabbed the water bottles and I bent my right hand on the mirror of the car, and that resulted in that fracture. I mean, right when it happened, I felt it's more than the normal pain. I was very angry. I threw the bottles in the lava fields, and I kept running though. I finished the session. I was in a lot of pain, and thanks to my senior Jose, he did a lot of massaging, lymph drainage on my hand, and got the swelling down. But 3 days later I still couldn't really use my hand, so I did an x-ray and we had the confirmation, so the hand is done. So as you can imagine, there were a couple of really hard days to go through. I was sitting really on two different chairs. The chair one was, that's it, we're done, we can't swim, we can't grab water bottles. The other chair is, and that's the chair that I'm on right now, is imagining that I can still do it. There was a turning point in that story. Just a few days now, I was out on the bike doing my last interval. I passed the older lady with a prosthetic leg, and I was just in my warm-up. I just had 2 minutes before my interval, and I said, wow, I gotta talk to her. So I started talking to her and said, this just happened to me, and she looked at me like, okay. So I said, well, I guess I don't have a real excuse with my broken hand while you have your issue with the leg. And so we started chatting, and I started realizing this is what Ironman is about. It's about really overcoming obstacles. It's not just the Ironman itself, it's everybody has their package to carry out there, and obviously it makes it a little tougher than usual for me. Despite Kona being the hardest race in the world, the hardest one-day sport event in the world, I gonna add a little bit of spice to the soup, and I try to do that with my broken hand now. Swimming is an issue, grabbing water bottles is an issue. There are a couple of more issues, so I try not to get too much into it, because it's gonna be a hell of a day, but I believe I can still do it, and again, this is what Ironman is about. I'm not training all year round to suffer so much, and you guys have seen me out there. This is time to pick the grapes that I planted the whole year. So I'll try to do my very best, and I will make it happen. I'm in great shape, and I don't give up. I don't give up that easy. I'm still not 100% sure which issues I'm gonna face on that long day out there, but I'm not really sure, but this is what I'm gonna do. We're now 2 days, 3 days out of a race, the biggest race in my calendar, the biggest race in the world, the championships. Yesterday I was running around on the expo, doing the typical thing, signing autographs, sitting at the booth, talking to a lot of people, and today's an off day, registration, pro briefing, so now it's all about the race. I had a major distraction the last 5 days. I didn't even think about the race. It might have been actually a good thing, but now I realize the race is coming up, and no matter if the hand is gonna work or not, I mean, I have incredible pain to deal with. The whole underarm is using different muscles, grabbing the handlebars with those 2 fingers basically. So it will be quite an additional challenge, but I'll try to make it happen. I'm ready for it, and if you guys see me out there, I need your support. I really do this time. So make sure you push me all the way to the finish line. And yeah, it's unbelievable that this can happen. But those are little things in life you cannot control, you know. So I'm ready. I'll try my very best, and I'll make that happen. I'll make that great result happen that I worked so hard for. Thanks for your support and believing in me. Thank you.